foremost, listen, people, round of applause for Whiteboard Radio. I called it. I literally called it. I did parodies of Ziggy's going to Tennessee to pork Fred Hill. And what do we have here today, people? What's the big announcement? I've been saying that they're in love for months. And what's happening today? There's breaking news. People. The Zigster has announced via YouTube that her and Fred Hill are officially a thing. People, listen, I called this. I foresee the future. I'm doing tarot card readings and life coaching coming soon. But listen, people, there's a lot of stuff to say about this. Okay. There's 3 things I want to say about this. 1, the Summer Wells case brought 2 people together. The Zigster's now dating a suspect. He's not cleared. 2, I am happy for Ziggy. I am happy for Ziggy.
I texted her and told her so.
I am happy for Ziggy. Yes, I make the parodies. I find it so ironic that I make the parodies, and then the Ziggy Uber supporters come over and get all mad about it. Come to find out, she really was porking him. I did say that she's trying to get pregnant.
Oh my
Could
God.
I have called that too? People, and this also means that all of my parodies come true. So any parody that I have done, we now have we have to follow the science like COVID. So literally, we now have evidence that my parodies come true. So all of the parodies that I do, this is all factual information now. So people, I'm very excited about this. But in all honesty, all jokes aside, I am all for happiness, man. I don't really know too much about Ziggy's personal life, nor do I really want to. I do know through YouTube that she was dating somebody and the guy died. Or maybe she broke up with him and then the guy died. I shouldn't know that, but I do. Look, man, I want these people to be happy, man. Why not? I'm not going to hate on happiness for nobody. You don't have to like Ziggy, or you could love Ziggy, whatever. I am happy for her and him. I am. I really mean that. And one more thing I will say about Ziggy is this. Okay. Yes, she does shenanigans. 100%. 1,000%. Shenanigans everywhere. But people, here's the deal. I've talked to a lot of these YouTubers in this community. I've exposed a lot. I've given you voice clips. I've given you receipts out the ass. But when I haven't talked to Ziggy like a million times on the phone, but I definitely have talked to her 2 different times about 2 different situations. And the first time was about Benny Keys and her story with what Benny did to her years ago. And then recently, a few months ago, I had her on this panel about the circle people. And I will tell you this about Ziggy, just a little insight. When I talk to somebody like Doug or somebody like Cher, they are not who they present themselves to be on the phone versus YouTube. And you could see the junkie stunts, and you could see the lies, and you could see like the tactics coming from a mile away. At least me and Noel can, as we're in communication with these people. With Ziggy, this is what I will say. What you see is what you get. The lady that you watch on YouTube is the lady that you hear on the phone. I don't know what that means or how that could do anything for what you may not know, but what I'm telling you is that was my perception to the fullest. And lastly, what's comical is she is probably the only person that I make parodies about that doesn't really get offended and mad. I find that kind of strange, but she doesn't. She really doesn't care. And like this is in communication. And even when I was when I had her on my panel, I'm like, hey, I'm still doing parodies. This isn't a full truce. But anyway, man, look, the lady, I called it. She's porking Fred Hill. It's official. And people, she's getting pregnant. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Thoughts and opinions on that. Look,